As we continue to follow the devastating wildfires in California, we're hearing from a Rochester native who called Los Angeles home for the last decade or so. As Natalie Kucko reports, he missed the wildfires by a matter of days, but is actively in touch with friends who are picking up the pieces. Natalie joining us now with more on this.
Yeah, Adam, Frank Rogalski moved to LA from Webster about 10 years ago to pursue a career in music. He went there with friends and recently decided to relocate to Georgia to pursue other opportunities. Just 1 week before the first fires erupted, just a matter of days here. And as he describes, the devastation left behind is simply beyond comprehension.
I'll never forget, leaving the Los Angeles area, kind of looking in the rearview mirror, having, a little moment to myself. And now to think just a short week or so later, all of those things that I cherished are on fire or burning or not there at all anymore.
Frank Rogalski has spent the last few weeks reconnecting with friends on the West Coast. The Webster native decided to leave LA for new opportunities in the Southeast after 10 years, but never did he imagine what would follow.
It's almost like a survivor's guilt type of thing. One day you're seeing, I'm seeing all my friends in Los Angeles post the same typical stories, and then the next day seeing them just scared and afraid and not knowing what to do next. Just knowing that if I had waited just a little longer, I would have had to be dealing with these things, but also on top of it, not being able to lend a hand to friends who might have been in a worse area or not being able to volunteer.
As the California area continues to process what's unfolding, Rogalski speaks to the reputation of Los Angeles he came to know and admire.
LA has a certain reputation, and a lot of it is true, but one thing that I think gets lost is that people there are hard workers and they're dreamers and they're grinders. I know that that momentum will carry them through, but that sounds good and well when you're, thousands of miles away not dealing with it. But I know that just every separate little neighborhood has been leaning on each other, and people from all over are flying in or driving in to try to lend a hand. And there's dozens of donation centers and food drives, and I think the community is doing everything it possibly can outside of fighting the fires.
Just a very emotional conversation had today, as Frank himself is still working to process everything that he's seeing and also communicating with friends who are still there. Meantime, Western New York's chapter of the American Red Cross has so far deployed 2 volunteers to California. That's one from Buffalo and one from here in Rochester. A spokesperson says the best way you can help out is to donate. We will have links and resources for that on our website, rochesterfirst.com. Reporting in studio, Natalie Kucko, News 8.